orders are as follows. Good morning, kids. Welcome back to our Starfield playthrough, where apparently the Warlord is inside Euphorica, where we just went there in the previous episode. So I'm gonna go inside. In the meantime, I did clear my bounty and a bit the... Oh, he was literally right here. Yeah, I cleared my inventory and whatnot. And I did upgrade my ship as well. Let me just show you that really quick. Not that one. So it's a bit more bulkier right now. These are the landing struts. I changed them all together, and I didn't need to have all that many. Apparently, with these ones, the thruster is a bit more. The engines are right behind the landing struts, and the grav drive in between. The cell for jumping is right here. This between the cell and the docker is actually just a structural extra, just to cover up the shield generator, which has been upgraded as well. The same with the weapons. I believe the missile launchers I've upgraded, and the other ones, I think maybe the laser. They're firing a bit more slower now, but they do a bit more damage. Cargo doubled up. I'm close to 8k. Put more of this cargo. Got rid of the smaller one, and yeah, I do have go inspect. I don't know if yeah, I cannot exactly select. So I do have workshop, I have infirmary, and I will have crew decks as well, extra. And I have everything on the ship available now. I have 2 crew, but I can recruit more. So yeah, these are Stroud Eklund upgrades. And the generator as well, I have more, it's 39, so I could invest a bit more in my ship system.
Thanks, Mike.
So yeah,
I keep them coming. It's been a rough day.
all the side quests, I should have them down here. I think with Catherine as well, because there is an activity. I looked here. Yeah, Catherine Lusion. Okay, but first let's talk with the Warlord and see what we can do here.
Art? But I can't swing that right now.
Sure, I like art.
Then you should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tacticals. My best work.
Are you in a gang?
Are you in a gang? You sound like a middle-aged bank teller. Yeah, I'm in a gang. The Disciples. Maybe you've heard of them.
Why do you hang out here?
Euphorica's home for people like us. And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs, and thieves. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a while, but that just means I'm due.
So you consider yourself an artist?
Only when I have a knife in my hand. The rest of the time, I just paint.
Okay, unfortunately Frank wants a bit of retribution for what you did to Styx.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
Did Styx really kill members of your crew?
We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy unloaded on us. Lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be paying me.
Right, yeah, switch up the blame. But why did you tag Styx?
I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy.
So you admit to the crime?
Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line.
Oh. He's being aggressive. I do have the persuade options. But let me get back to you.
Yeah, sure you will. Yeah, beat it.
Because, again, I do have stuff to make sure I have the persuasion higher up. despite the fact that I'm pretty good at it. Well, most of the time. Where was it? Okay. Let's drink some wine.
Looks like you need to relax.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm an artist. Yeah? Tell that Cyclops to back off or I'll scoop his other eye out.
Bourbon or
Okay,
whiskey?
let's do
And what
persuade.
makes you think I will?
I'll have that ready for you shortly.
Thanks, Micah.
It's not really all there in the head. Do you want to? You really want him as an enemy?
Yeah, it's hard to predict crazy. Never know what he might do.
You know, you got the strikers to worry about. Don't waste time with Rennick.
Except that's why we hit up his store in the first place. We need more firepower.
You know, you're really starting to piss me off.
You aren't playing around, are you? I felt my blood start to stir.
Yes.
All right,
Perfect.
all right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even.
Nice. Oh,
See you soon.
hopefully not too soon, for your own sake. I'm surprised I failed the second one. Okay, so that's bare metal. Return to him. Frankie's grab and go. Loose ends. That's the clinic, which is not here on Neon. Where is Catherine? Looks like she's actually close by.
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with gangs.
Ah, no. She's in the underbelly. Never mind. Don't want to go right now into the underbelly. Let's see about loose ends. Just close this one. You as well are in the underbelly. Okay. What about mob mentality? This. Looks like it's on the other chest side. So we have the chance. Yes, if I want food. I'm good with it. Okay, where is this stairs leading me exactly? Is this just a traversal point, or might actually be just a traversal point, more or less? Actually, there are some ladders up here. Neon core. Ooh, this. Yeah, this is the area. Cooler. Message to Lana. Lana, I've been thinking about it, and the only way we're going to be free of your Psycho X is to disappear out there somewhere. We can contact the list, get a lead on a habitable world, and start over, away from the cities, away from the United Colonies and Freestar Collective. I have enough saved for us to make a good start. What do you think? We can discuss it in person when I see you tomorrow. Well, that's not gonna be a quest just yet, maybe. But yeah, I think this is more or less traversal, you know, to take the upper path. 'Cause I'm not seeing a lot happening out here. Okay, where's the path you're showing me? This way. Then further down, I suppose. need to get on the same level. What's here though? Critics, yes. I mean, if you're like, just leave them laying around. Come on, guys. Again, not that I'm hurting for credits, but I did kind of spend half of it on the new look of the ship.
Sleep crates for rent. It's tight, but it's home.
You sure is? The sleep crate manager is not around here.
I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me, you can do better.
Can you tell me about sleep crates?
If you're struggling, sleep crates are the budget accommodation choice of Neon. It's tight, it's got a smell that's an acquired taste. If you're in the market for a sleep crate, they sadly sell themselves because they're very, very cheap.
I see, I think this is for the sleep crate. Talk with the manager. So people actually live in these things?
That they do. It's the families that really get me. And when those families can no longer even afford a sleep crate, well, that's just my favorite part of the job.
I'm assuming that was sarcastic? Can you give me more details on purchasing a sleep crate?
Good for you. You can at least get some privacy that way. No weird stains, save the ones you spill. And it just so happens we have a deluxe shipping crate that recently came on the market. Built for cargo, redesigned for people. Just the thing for a minimalist like yourself.
Ah, is this if I want an apartment kind of thing? It's like 6,500, yeah. What do you mean by minimalist?
It's an artist's way of saying less is more. Minimalism is about shedding life's excesses. One night in a sleep crate and your desires, comfort, and hygiene will molt away.
So basically 2x2, a bed, and probably a shower. Nah, no,
Smart
I
choice.
pass.
I'd say you dodged a bullet, but you're the one holding the gun.
Indeed. I need access though to a certain sleep crate.
You have the proper authorization code, and I'll let you into any place you like. I might even throw in a thank you. You look like the type that might appreciate it.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
More of an observation. Not much to do around here, except clean up after people that have partied too hard and drink. Don't get much of a chance to talk to the respectable type.
Thank you, I guess. But anyway, the code is Alpha 3 Kilo 4.
I got it. And authentication is all green. Look for C153. Before you go, I'm going out on a limb here and assuming your account's more flush than my usual clientele. I've got some evicted crates set up to go to the dump. Might be full of week old Kazambas, or it could have the original Miguel Rafael Bailamos. Only one way to find out.
Okay. What's this about Bailamos?
A brilliant piece of art. It celebrates when the colonists first broke ground on Polvo. The vids make it look stunning. All done in charcoal from the embers of their first fire. Well, so the story goes. Nice to be able to use my art history degree for once. Pro tip, when your parents say there ain't no use for a degree, they aren't lying.
Huh. I do have a commerce option. Interesting. But wasn't the original Bailamos destroyed? Even the reprints are worth a fortune.
In art school, I heard a rumor that Raphael's son sold Bailamos to some UC magnate. The fire was a cover-up. Imagining a piece of Freestar history in some Deimos Corporation boardroom? Wars have started for less. Man, it's nice to talk about something real. You've made my day.
Okay, I'll take a chance on that crate.
Great. Unit C203 is now keyed to you. Best of luck.
And that's an activity? It is. Okay, Frankie's
It's
right
too
here,
short.
which is nice.
Life's too long.
Wait, do you think?
Website's changed.
Oh yeah, you're here.
I was young. Stupid, really. Thought I could win the war all by myself, so I joined the Freestar militia. Ended up killing more people in a week than all my years here. And if you see enough shit, you lose your edge. Now, I just drink.
Nice. Now, how did you end up a soldier? Question
Later.
worked. So I got the answers. It requires key. Only see who syndicate. Hello. Then here, if I want to
Hope you're
just
a paying customer.
help myself. Oh yeah, Francesca
You lost, kiddo?
or Frankie. This is a story, isn't it?
Sure. I just don't get too many quality customers here. Most folks head over to Newell's or the Emporium if they've got the creds. I'd say less than half my customers are legit. The others are just kids up to no good.
I mean, last I checked, I was an adult.
Just something I call everyone. Nothing to get worked up over. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble.
Did something happen?
Course something happened. Ain't that always the case? Let's just say those hopes died a long time ago, and there ain't no reviving them.
What do you sell here?
Snacks, drinks, odds and ends, typical convenience store fare. Thought we'd snag a few of the Astro Lounge clubgoers who might want something to go on their way home. Turns out we were more appealing to the local gangs.
Don't worry. You won't get any trouble from me.
We'll see about that.
How much business do you get back here?
I may not be on the main strip, but I make enough to keep me afloat. Lucky for me, my regulars are a devoted crew.
And what type of people are your non-regular customers?
Mostly tied up in those good-for-nothing gangs. Those disciples and strikers always fighting over who gets to run the place, and not giving a damn over whose lives they ruin.
So you said that you started this business with your husband.
Solomon thought a small convenience store with cheaper prices would make a killing. Of course, the only killing made was when he got himself shot in a robbery. Now it's just me running this place, so you can see why I'm not a huge fan of strangers in my shop.
I understand. But Tevin told me a thug named Headlock hangs around here.
Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoy me all day?
Ooh, I have persuasion again. Well, let's try that. I really need to know where he is.
How am I supposed to know where he is?
Come on, this isn't that important to anybody but me.
That's probably true. You just won't give up, will you? Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand him. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time?
How do you know him?
He's a customer. You're not here to interrogate me, so let's get back on track.
Fair enough. Yeah, he's kinda been terrorizing the Emporium.
Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4, somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him?
If you can't stand him, why do you care?
I have no affection for him whatsoever. He's a good-for-nothing thug, and a boastful one at that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get smacked around and put in his place. But that doesn't mean I think he should be killed.
I'll probably just shake him down to cover Tevin's expenses.
You're every bit of thug that Headlock is. I'm done talking with you. You have your info, and I have a shop to run, so either beat it or buy something.
Really? That was... She didn't like that. Okay, what do you have
Just
to say?
the usual.
And nothing. Resources. Oh, what oil? Used as a crafting, but he did not say. Right, digipicks, because I kinda use quite a bit of them. Aid. We're fine.
Until next time.
I need a drink.
So we can get in there. I do know I passed a warehouse, but was that number 2? C203. Mm, 153, right? Okay. That's that package. Super fan, hold up. That's Rennick, deal with Headlock. Yannick Legrand. It was activity, hold, yeah. Where is that evicted sleep rate? That's what I'm interested. There's nothing here. But I didn't get a quest either.
Be careful. I have some sleep crate units available for rent, but someone like you, trust me. And now we have a 107. I swear it smells in there. So, good luck with that. By the way, that's the last one. Pleasure doing business with you. Nice meeting you.
Huh, okay. So it's literally nothing in here, or is this just for me to sleep? It was a kit here, but that's pretty much it. Just some toilet paper. Okay. Lost some credits there, but not quite a lot. So let's deal with Headlock then. Then probably I'll go for the slate. Neon security. Okay, Madame Sauvage. That should be for the super fan, right? Yeah. Since I'm right next to it, might as well actually do this.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
I'm still interested, but you're
Mission board. Crimson Fleet. Sure. This looks like maybe contraband. And this is okay.
asking almost double the going rate. Aurora!
What?
It's a
This stuff falls from the sky?
Citizen restroom.
Still cheaper than buying it at the Astro.
You good?
Now, this is the last time I'm
Andrea Sandoval. Okay, you have a fancy name. Oh, is that a drink? It is.
Hey,
Particle weapon specialist. Let's check in the back here. Maybe something. It's stolen artwork. But these potentially people can see me. Nice. Okay, I was just out of range. get those, because nobody's around here. That's a bit of contraband that I need to take care of. Ooh, more evidence.
Stormy a velocity dummy. I think we're in luck. Estelle, you found a buyer. And in less than a week. I'm impressed.
There's just one teeny little catch, though.
Whenever there's a catch with you, it ends up costing me money.
Before you give me the guillotine, hear me out. The buyer wants the merch, but they want it tomorrow night.
And there it is. Do you have any idea what it will cost to get that many crates out of Xenofresh by tomorrow? No, not this time.
What if I told you they wanted 15 cases this time, at full price?
What about your comrades at the Crimson Fleet? Won't they want a taste? I'd hate to lose half of our profits.
You just worry about the shipment. I'll handle the fleet.
All right, Estelle. You have a deal. Here's your drink.
You're a doll, dummy. Cheers.
Well, that's incriminating. Quite a bit, though. There's a lot. Ooh, 12% persuasion. But I think I'm fine. I have plenty of items that give me persuasion that I can use. I kinda need to clear them, to be honest. Do you have anything else of interest? Particle weapon, specialist. And then
What's
we
up?
have on the top. Just a random
Nothing
citizen.
like a
Yes,
velocity
you are.
after a rough shift at Xeno.
That's unlocked from somewhere else.
Hey there.
Alright, let's have one more drink because I don't know what's my status. Nothing. Right, I don't need to get one more aid for the persuasion, just to be sure.
If I want chill vibes, I head over to Euphorica, but Borealis works with any beat. Mate, I love her music so much.
So I've heard.
You're a fan of Borealis too? I vibe with that bird hard. She's a beast on the beats, and I love her. Got a track in me head right now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, hear it? It's bloody mood, innit? I just need some more Aurora so I can get me head bobbing with the wave. Find that zone.
I might be able to help you with Aurora if you give me something in return.
You got the goods, and I'll think about it. I need a hit. Bad. Normally, I'd never leave the Astral Lounge. I can't stand being away from that place. And, but I can't listen to Borealis if I'm not zoning. That bird's song deserves the best eye Aurora can fly.
So it's true you're a fan of Borealis.
A fan? Mate, I'm way more than that. I've been following her career since her club hopping days. I know every song, every lyric, and every beat. I can probably tell you the number of hairs on her head, if you cared about that sort of thing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing weird about it. I just vibe with her music on like a cellular level. You understand? In fact, I've made a whole bloody career out of following that woman. Hell, I probably know that bird better than she knows herself.
Right. Okay, he's starting to be way too creepy. What do you like in particular about her music?
It's the way she makes the colours dance. With most beats, you get these colourful flashes, and the world gets all wavy like. but Borealis makes the Aurora dance like nothing I've ever seen. Her mods puts out a spectrum of colours that don't even exist. When she hits those high notes, and you're completely zoned, you don't just ride the wave, you steer it.
Let's... Yeah, I completely agree. She's brilliant. Let's play along.
So you get it then? Borealis's mods are an experience. Every note is like a set of hands lifting you up into the zone real gentle-like. And when it peaks, it's like you reached a whole new state of being.
Right. She kinda needs her slate back. I was told you have it.
Mate, there's no way in hell I'm giving you this. This slate brings me closer to her. As her biggest fan, I feel like I deserve to have it.
How could you steal it from your idol?
I didn't steal anything. Borealis always says her music belongs to her fans. So I just took what was mine.
Of course you did. That's not how it works.
I don't know. I think it is. I'm not giving up this slate.
There's got a way to convince you. I'm not giving him Aurora. He's way too creepy. He actually deserves a restraining order. Crying out loud.
Why would I part with the one thing that connects me to her?
As a super fan, you should do what's best for Borealis.
Yeah, I do want what's best for her.
Borealis needs the slate to make music. By keeping it, you're depriving the galaxy of new art.
Nah, Borealis's music is made from the heart. It's not something you write down.
You know, actually, it isn't her best work. It's embarrassing for her.
That would explain why she just left it there.
Yes.
As much as I hate to admit it, you're right. Okay, you can have the slate. But next time I stop by, I want to hear a mod so sick it beats the piss out of my brain.
Ooh, I would have gladly just put something between his eyes.
What?
Like a bullet or something, but yeah.
What are you looking at? This? This is Ebside Striker's turf.
Only the upstairs. Don't bother my customers.
Fine, upstairs. That's gang territory, got it?
If you're trying to scare me, you're failing badly.
Yeah, back in the day, you would never. Ugh. Yeah, used to be people were afraid of the Strikers. We had a name, got it? Now the disciples got us penned up in this lousy bar.
Andrea!
Fine, fine, fine. This beautiful establishment. Do you have anything else, or are we done with this? Whatever this is.
Can you tell me about the Strikers?
We were one of the big dogs. We could take what we wanted and no one gave us shit. And Briggs? Total class act. Not a psycho like the disciples. Now look at us.
And what are the disciples like?
I mean, the Strikers will rob you blind, and if you back us in a corner, you're gonna bleed. But the disciples? Pfft, total nutjob animals. They torture people for kicks. And the only people that kept them from getting out of control? Us. And now we're all but ruined.
The disciples sound terrible. I want to talk to whoever is in charge.
So you stroll in here and want to meet with Briggs? The nerve. Maybe you should meet with the business end of my shiv, huh, tourist?
No blood in my shop, Andrea. I'm this close to tossing the lot of you out on the street.
Fine, fine already. You're lucky. Only way you see Briggs is if you, want to join the Ebside Strikers.
Oh. Oh, what's so funny?
Oh, nothing. Joining us now is great. People are banging down our door to go down with this ship.
Yeah, just take me to him and maybe I'll think about joining.
You know, I'll just do that. Right now. This ought to be good. Sure, let's go meet the boss.
Hey, meet Briggs. Are you gonna...
Velocity's such a grab rush.
Oh, hello.
What a city, am I right?
Do you hang out here often?
I'm a free spirit, yo. A wanderer. I go wherever the wave takes me. But if there's two places I vibe with most, it's the bars and the market. Aurora's my mistress, but fashion's my heart, so I'm always checking in on the latest trends.
Is Neon known for his fashion?
Think so? I know people say the trends here are manufactured. Just more megacorp, technorati bullshit putting commercials in the sky. But the corps can put up 1,000 billboards, and they still won't define what lights up the street. We do.
And what got you into fashion?
When I was a kid, my parents used to dress me in these old man sweatsuits because it was all we could afford. But even then, my sense of style was always there, deep in the marrow, you know? It got so bad I started cutting up my clothes to make my own. When I finally could afford some new threads, it was like meeting my soulmate in person after a decade of loving her from afar.
Now, you got an interesting name though. Any story behind it?
Diosdado's my dad's name, and his dad before him. I used to go by Trey, but when the old man passed, I decided to do him a solid and wear the name without the neck. Even back on Sol, my ancestors were island people. And Volii Alpha being an ocean world, I feel their spirits with me.
Alright, nice.
Zona.
Chatting with you. Right, that girl Andrea just went ahead.
Excuse me?
So to still here. Madame?
No customer. Bienvenue. Before you order, I have two simple rules you need to know. Oh, this is my place. That means everyone in here is under my protection. You don't mess with them, they don't mess with you. Deux. If you're buying drinks, you better have cash. Madame Sauvage does not offer credit. Good? Ça c'est bon?
Oui, oui. Ça c'est bon. Yeah, I mean, pretty sure where she's gonna say she is from, but I'll ask.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the compliment. I'm told my family tree traces itself back to Europe, on Earth. Specifically the region known as France. A long and proud history, no?
Alright, completely understood. You won't have any trouble from me.
Finally, someone who listens and does what they're told. A rare commodity in Epside. I like you already.
Your rules are duly noted. Thank you for explaining them at the outset.
So, what can Madame Sauvage get you? Have you come to try velocity, perhaps? Or do you prefer something with a little less kick?
What is velocity?
It's nothing less than heaven in a glass. As though the universe itself was resting her lips on yours. My own personal creation.
What if I was looking for information?
Do you want information? Go read a book. You want a drink? Talk to Madame Sauvage. That's how things work in my place.
I wouldn't mind seeing a menu.
Of course, of course. Anything for my special new customer.
Just out of curiosity, maybe... Nah, she doesn't have anything that would be like contraband. Yep. Oh, more question. I don't suppose I can purchase Aurora from here.
Administrator Bayou has forbidden any place other than the Astral Lounge from selling Aurora. Now, if Euphorica wants to sell it in their members' lounge, or Legrand wants to mix it into blend, that's their choice. Moi, I prefer to stay off of Bayou's radar and keep Neon security off my back.
Understandable. So how did you end up opening a bar in Neon?
Unfortunately, that will have to remain my secret for now. It's safe if the identities of the involved parties remain anonymous. Let's just say I was owed a substantial debt, and the bar was how I got paid. And leave it at that.
Uh-huh, okay. So she did not build it and whatnot. Got it. She came into ownership. So how did you come up with velocity?
On my home planet, we have beautiful beaches. And during certain times of the year, the ocean lights up in beautiful spectrums of color. Now, science will tell you that this is from tiny microscopic organisms that are emitting bioluminescent light. But I believe it's so much more. I think it's a dance, a celebration. It's nature's way of giving thanks to the sun for nourishment. It's breathtaking. That is the essence of velocity. It's a toast to nature and all its splendid wonders. A sudden merger of humankind to the cosmos.
Okay. I do have a neon street rat option. It says, growing up on neon seems a lifetime away. Not sure I'm happy being back.
You got a look of neon on you. I can tell. But don't let the other rats hear you complain about your lot in life. Likely you'll get a bitter shiv in the belly for that. Precious few manage to escape. Either you're lucky as hell, or there's something special about you. Okay, what did I do?
I mean, I worked like mad to get out. Hustle, stole, anything I could.
Neon tries its hardest to beat ambition out of us. But not you. You do things to survive in the gutter. Every now and then, the good bits. A shared meal, a kind gesture. But most of what you do to survive, well, there's a reason why liquor flows like water on this rig.
Ah, and this is if I want to remove the trait. No, maybe it's best to remember after all.
It's hard to give up your roots. Even roots covered in chasm-bass slime and worse. You're all right.
Oh.
I wasn't doing anything.
Right.
Catch my drift.
She went upstairs, which was through these doors.
The strikers are upstairs, so we better.
More wines, if I want. Hatchet. Oh, that's just a tablet. I thought maybe it could be more incriminating evidence. The liver. What else you have here?
What? What are you looking at? This is striker turf.
Strikers
right,
look out for one another, right?
Kill?
Don't mess with the You know where to find me.
Yeah, right here. Whatever. Hatchet? Can we talk or not yet? Looks like not yet. Vogel?
Strikers look out for one another, right?
Right, only Briggs.
You want to join us? We're a gang. You understand that, right? Not some daring adventure bullshit you can brag to your friends about. We steal, we mug, we kill, if we have to. People that come to us have usually run out of options. So are you really interested?
I walked these streets like you. I remember what the bastards the disciples are.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a crate rat like the rest of us. The fact you can get out, that says something. Let me tell you about us. What makes the Strikers different is we're family. It's us against every goddamn thing the world can throw at us. If you're in, we'll go through hell and back for you.
It's been a little too much of that hell going round.
Vogel, not the time. We do everything we can to make sure everyone's got a roof overhead and fish in their belly. I prefer we fleece the marks, not kill them. Better for everyone in the long run. But you do what you gotta do.
What do you keep the gang from killing people?
Ebside is where all the loser and sad stories end up, once Neon and Administrator Bayou has used them up. Surviving here ain't easy. Sometimes blood's got to flow just to get food based on your plate. But we only take what we have to.
I'm not really interested.
I really can't say I blame you. Andrea, let them in if they change their minds.
Strikers look out for one another,
But
right?
we ain't beaten yet.
I don't know. I don't wanna...
The strikers may be... See you later.
Can we talk?
Strikers
No.
look out for one
Logo,
another, right?
hatchet. Right.
Can I
Maybe
get you
later on then. Okay. Madame Sauvage. Follow me. Right.
Hey, get away from me. I really need
We
to
can
stop
talk.
hanging
Mission
out.
board, I think. Okay.
Website.
So we're done here for now. I need to keep in mind. Maybe I'll get an option to join the disciples, although kind of doubt it. Right, so deal with that. It is actually a side quest. By the looks of it. It doesn't look to be like a big faction quest. I'll keep it in mind. We'll see.
Madame Sauvages.
Okay, now where is this guy? Warehouse 04. This is definitely not the same warehouse, I think. I believe it was warehouse 2, actually. Okay, there's some stuff I can take here. Actually, is anybody seeing me? Not exactly, by the looks of it. Syndicate soldier, headlock is over there. Is not like an enemy though. Where's gravity wave? Ah, I forgot about that precognition. Could have used that in conversations. Oh well.
Back off.
Okay, you only have 0 wire here. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have a
hell
bit of
are you?
fighting, I think.
And who do we have here? You here for business or to get your head caved in?
You need to leave the Emporium alone.
Is that so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you.
What gang were you in before you joined Yoku?
The Ebbside Strikers. I ran with them for a good long while, but then it just became embarrassing. I couldn't even feed myself when I was with them. I clawed myself out of the gutter, and Sioka took notice. My talents were being squandered with the Strikers. I was too good for them.
Maybe the Strikers were just sick of you and wanted you to leave.
Oh, so you think you're funny, huh? Keep talking like that, and I'll make sure you're eating trawl through a tube. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone.
Why did they recruit you in the first place?
They realized I'm an asset, of course. I'm one of their best guys. I'm tough, dependable, and I make a lot of money for the Syndicate.
I don't... I'm not able to get out. I want to use the item and then maybe the powers as well. But let's try persuading him.
Go on, enlighten me. But don't waste my time.
You're bringing a lot of attention to yourself, and not a good kind. If you don't get your act together, you'll end up dead.
Looking over your shoulder in neon can get old.
Security will eventually have to get involved, and they won't go easy on you.
It's annoying how you're making sense right now. It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer.
We're done here. I'll be on my way.
Whatever. Next time, I might not be so nice.
Okay.
I wonder what daylight.
Hopefully he's okay with it. We got some of the food. We're good. Don't need to bother with anything else. Okay. And you know what? Yeah, let's return to Briggs. Because again, it doesn't look like it's like a main faction quest or whatnot. Doesn't have its own icon, you know, like Ryuju and whatever.
Hey, get away from me.
And since apparently we have a beef with the disciples from long ago, it might not be an option to join the disciples or even the Sigoku or whatever.
I don't suppose you've reconsidered. We could use some new blood.
Sure, sign me up.
Not so fast. I gotta get to know you first. What would you bring to the Strikers?
Well, I used to live on the streets. I know how Neon works.
And you managed to claw your way out. That's a hell of a thing. Done anything special? Something that might impress us?
Ha! Okay. I don't think I want to tell them that I'm the Mantis. Let's keep that secret. And involved with Constellation, that might not impress them that much. So yeah, I've been to strange monuments and gained mysterious powers.
You realize you're trying to impress a gang, right? Not some sort of hookup? Alright, you got powers. Sounds special. I'm not sure what your game is, but if you really want to join, there's a test. You're going up against the Disciples. Everyone in Ebside's been chewed up and ground up by Neon. Some people snap, and snap hard. The Disciples are maniacs, pure and simple. The test is to find out who has been arming those nutjobs with military-grade hardware.
Do I need to take the test?
If you're a striker, it means the Disciples are going to come after you hard. But you do this, we know you can hack it, and you're willing to risk your neck.
Sure. I like to end as many of the Disciples as I can.
We're fully in alignment there.
Joining a street gang was not something I felt we needed to do today, but so be it.
There's a warehouse they use. One of our friends said there's a slate there that has the info we need.
Oh, that's my job. I was going to go in and make them pay.
You want it? Too bad, Vogel. You go in there, and it's a bloodbath. I want someone that can snatch it from them. Ideally with them never even knowing it happened. Consider this your audition. Try not to get killed, new fish.
Is this gonna be warehouse 2?
Don't break a leg. Yeah, catch you later.
There's no shame if you just walk away and go back to your pretty little life.
So are the Strikers safe here?
Madame Sauvage is a serious player in Ebside. For previous favors rendered, she's protecting us. And even the Disciples won't go against her. But we take one step outside, and all bets are off.
So how'd you wind up in charge?
I had another life, but I lost it all. Taken from me. Vogel and I were cast out on the street. We couldn't find work after months. Things got dark. So crime was the only option. We picked up misfits and unfortunates from there, but all of them fighters. Willing to do anything it takes.
So how bad are the things?
The Disciples have got the numbers. They've got the guns. What we have left are the diehards. But we are a family. We genuinely care about each other and have each other's back. So, we may be down, but we are not beaten.
Sure thing, Toretto.
We'll talk later.
Sure thing.
The job's about... Don't blow it. It took weeks to find this lead.
If you heard
Okay, so we can't
strikers,
chat with the other guys. Let's see if it's this one is gonna be warehouse 2. Number 2, that is, or maybe a different warehouse. Right? Oh, this is not even here? Really? Which warehouse did I pass by? Oh. Okay, I think I might know.
Hello?
Or not. Okay, are you sending me this way because it's a shortcut? Is this it? So don't go down below. Go this way, all the way around to warehouse number 2. Got it. Do I need to do this stealth? Just... Okay, sure. I guess we're fighting. Great.
You're not
Okay, that guy is like level 50 though. Okay, anyone else? There is. Some ammunition.
I got more where this came from. Take your best shot. Lucky shot. Oh!
Right. Is that it? Oh, these are storage. Liquid, large. Nothing in them. Managed to get that one. And that one as well. Okay, I think that should be... Nothing in this one. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, some benzene. And I think that was like lithium? I don't know what was the other one. Right, can I check? Argon, benzene. Yeah, I can get the bacon. Ah, music slate. Okay, if later on. Disciple slate. 3 crates of military arms and armament, 1 crate of documentation ammunition. RX, okay, delivery status unknown. We have tracked your container to website warehouse designated EG1. It will unfortunately take us at least 2 weeks to get your shipment due to external factors. Thank you for your patience. Okay, consider a full war zone. Got it. And then what about Borealis? Starscapes. Seabirds baying over a passion-bled sky. Ocean waves mewing softly, whispering furtively to a sea sail. Never knowing the sea sails will betray song. The song will cry, the earth is not your father, and the sky is not your king. For a canticle of stars awaits for those who do not look but leap. Sounds I love. The flutter of a paper bag, hot oil on a frying pan, soft bristles swishing on hard teeth, the boom of a grave jump, the groan of all machines, adjusting their bones, the sound of an exhale after a good hug. Ideas and musing. The universe is a song, a melody. We are its notes, dancing on interstellar sheet music. I float toward the middle sea, the center of everything, and find the drumbeat of my own heart. I listen to the rhythm of the stars and find plumes of stardust in my own breath. And I know then that what was lost will be found again. Ancient vibrations, hymns of the dead. They sing a dirge for those who have not yet lived. Right, I'm assuming that's gonna be in music form, so... I believe we are done with this warehouse, so probably I'm gonna have the same traversal through here, then go through Neon, the upper part, or not.
Not sure how much longer I can survive.
Sure, I'll go this way. No, screw this. Why? Why you're not giving me the same path? Crying aloud. Alright, let's see if I can go through the same ones. I mean, I should have the mark here. Yeah, cool. So let's talk with Briggs, and then I'll leave it here for this episode. And more or less, I still have the lore one to talk with Caroline or Catherine, was it? Probably Kate.
Take it easy.
But most of the side quests I just need to deliver to return back. Most of them.
You pulled this off.
If the disciples spot you, they're gonna attack straight away.
Right, I had to take out some of them, but I got your slate.
So, stealth was a no-go, but... shit. You took all of them out. The strikers can use that. So you're in. Everyone thinks the Ebside strikers are out for the count. But now that we know where the disciples are getting their guns, I feel the tide is turning.
I thought you were in dire straits.
As soon as I realized that the disciples had sniper rifles and assault rifles, I ordered everyone to go to ground. But we can't keep it up forever. All we need to be back in the game are weapons of our own.
Let's take this slow. I'm still not sure about you.
Usually, we're an all-in type of thing. But for you, I'll make an exception. You might want to say hello to the rest of the gang. They should be friendlier, or I'll make them friendlier. After you take some deserved R&R, hit up Hatchet for any gear you may need, and a job I got in mind for you.
Okay, can we talk more, Andrea?
So, you're part of the gang now, huh? Welcome, then. Don't be too put out if it takes a while for the hooligans to warm up to you. They ain't big on outsiders.
Everyone seems nice to me. What do you mean?
Really? They are? Son of a bitch. So apparently it's just me they had a problem with. I mean, I wasn't at my best, but still. Really classy.
I mean, us outsiders have to stick together.
Definitely. I got your back now, new fish. I used to be a trader. Had a top-of-the-line tile, a flush bank account. I was at the top of my game. Then, one really epic crash at the Astro Lounge, and poof, gone. Bye-bye. Woke up in the gutter, and I've been trying to crawl out ever since.
What's keeping you here, then?
The whole damn system is rigged. They rope you into the lounge and just suck your credits dry. Then, when you got nothing, you're just another junkie in Epside. No way to make credits and get out. If it weren't for the strikers, well, you get the picture.
Sounds like you had a really tough break.
I wish I never even heard of Neon. Damn. I just suck at being the welcoming committee. You need something?
Have you kicked the Aurora habit?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Man, when you're tripping Aurora, it's like nothing else. But it can eat you up. Stay clear, kid. Trust me on it.
Don't worry. Plan to. So what do you do for the gang?
I have a few hustles of my own. Plus, I'm not bad at a bit of the stand and deliver. Haven't had to end too many people. Yet. Times are bad now, though.
Alright, nice
See you
conversation.
later.
First rule of strikers is take what you need to survive.
Still upset?
So you're part of the team now. All right, not bad. Briggs may be in charge, but know that I'm his second. So stay on my good side, right?
So you're the a-hole. Well, here's to a new friendship then.
That's right. Friendship. Family. You're gonna do great here. Not going to lie, you've come to us during a shit time. Wasn't that long ago that we held our own against the disciples. Now we're just hiding behind our mother's scat. We need to do something. Well, did you want something?
How did this whole thing start with the disciples?
Everything was pretty fine till a couple of years ago. They had their side of town, we had ours. I mean, we'd have misunderstandings, but Briggs always sorted things out. Then one day, the disciples wanted all of Ebside. It's been blood and knives ever since.
And how did they beat you?
Serious goddamn military hardware. How can a knife compare to a fully auto Grendel, right? I mean, before then, we gave as good as we got. But all of those bastards are armed. And we tried to make a stand. And after the funerals, we hunkered down.
Tough
Good
break.
talk.
Exactly. Right, you seem cheery.
I will see the disciples ended one day.
Can I actually
I think
chat with
you're
Briggs?
gonna fit in well. Bye.
Okay. Nothing more extra. Let me see if I want to steal, but well, that's not gonna happen. Right, let's talk with Hatchet.
Huh. So you survived. Andrea thought Briggs wanted you dead, so he sent you away. Andrea was wrong.
Why didn't she want me then?
Andrea has lost more than any of us. She used to be a pilot, had a ship, a life, everything. Now she walks the hard road of staying clean. Leaves her in a bad mood, pretty much always.
I'll be sure to thank Andrea.
Andrea does what she has to. Respect that. Everyone is hard because they have to be. These streets and alleys are all I know. They chew up the weak, they leave them broken or dead in the gutters. So don't be weak.
You grew up all here alone?
Oh yes. Every day a different struggle. To stay alive, to stay good in the head. But the Strikers and Briggs took me in, gave me a family. I will do anything to protect them. And I mean anything.
I had no idea it's so hard here.
Those that live are strong and desperate. Like us. So the job is, we let the streets know the Strikers are back. We have signs. Signs that indicate our turf. Hacking the signs is easy. Getting to them or fighting any disciples there, that is the challenge. Briggs said he prefers no blood. But I say, make the disciples bleed at every chance.
Just point the way, then.
Here are 3 locations. Good. If you need things too, I can hook you up. It's my job to make sure all the Strikers have what they need. Good luck.
Okay, so that's a different quest, or?
A lot of the signs are high up. Be careful up there. Very dangerous.
Okay, and now makes sense why I have all that catwalks and ladders going up there. So it's not just to traverse from one side to the other. Where'd you get all the stuff you sell?
The strikers steal all sorts of things. I handle the stash. Not sure why me, although I don't think anyone would trust Vogel or Andrea to do it.
Maybe you're better organized? Who knows? But if it's so bad on the streets, how do people survive?
Many don't. You can find corpses anywhere. No one notices anymore. And the lucky ones, they have to sell themselves, their soul, beliefs, anything and everything. There is no hope here. Only the struggle.
Can I see what you have for sale, though?
Of course.
Oh, you do have quite a bit. No rares, though, unfortunately. Let me guess. Digipix. Yeah, let me just Neurojack, don't really need it anymore. But yeah, Digipix, let me get my stash back.
Keep your eyes open.
And can we chat now
I
more?
think you're gonna fit in. Try not to get yourself killed, all right?
The disciples will pay with interest. Strikers, look out. Talk later.
Okay, nothing new. What about Andrea? Just out of curiosity.
Pull up a chair and have a drink.
Just to thank her
Hey,
and whatnot.
I'm busy. Being
You want the
grounded
good
is just...
stuff?
Yeah,
Try
yeah,
somewhere
catch
else.
you
Nope,
later.
nothing. Okay, so I have display of power. We can do just that. Probably I'll handle the lead battle off screen just to have that done for, because it's at Cheyenne and we already been in that system. And then maybe I'll explore a bit more in Groombridge or Kumasi to have this exploration done. We'll see. But yeah, for now we have display of power, and all of this is just to return the quests and probably finish them all. And yeah, I still have the activity though, so probably I'll do the activity, talk to Catherine, or clear some of these side quests over here to make sure they're finished and there's not a continuation like to send me back down here in Epside or even the Underbelly. I think the Underbelly is called, and probably there I'll find Catherine. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode and continue next time. So I hope you enjoyed this part, guys. But as always, don't forget to take care.